Look at the size of this thing. It's got two big cogs here. There's one cog there, as you can see, one cog here, and some sort of shaft running through the middle of it. That's solid steel. Ain't no way in the world I am picking that up. How you going? It's Glenn from the Burnout River Clean. It's an absolutely beautiful day down here on the river. It's just, I just can't explain these winter days in Queensland. They are just magnificent. Anyway, I'm down here for the same thing as usual. I want to find a little bit of steel in the few hours that I've got down the river, so come along and we'll see what we can find. So far I've only walked along the bank from about 40 metres back and dragged the boat along with a rope, and I've got to here and I've already got these things. It's pretty much just the same as what I usually find, and a few more of those rail pins and little pipe connections. It'd probably already be 50 or 60 kilo there. But look at these beautiful flowers that are growing along the edge down behind the world famous rum distillery here in Bundaberg. They just look so great at this time of the year. I don't even know what they're called. Are they bougainvilleas? Maybe someone can tell me, I'm not sure. So I'll just stop here for a sec, and you can see this little bit of metal here and a bit of metal there, so we'll have a look and I'll show you what I can dig out of here in the next 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know whether you can see down here, but this is just on the edge of the bank, and there is so much metal on the bottom of the river here. A magnet fisherman would just have an absolute ball and probably pick up a lot of things as well along the way. There is just so many of these on the bottom. Like, they're all along the banks along here. So you can imagine how much of this stuff would be lying out there along the bottom when it was dumped from way up above this waterline here, about 5 metres above. So it would have all just splashed down and ended up straight out along the edge here. So one day I'm going to get me a bloody magnet and have a look. Look at this, people. I've cleared a little bit here. You can still see on the bottom all the metal. That's what I was saying. A magnet fisherman would have a ball here, and you can see big sheets of metal there, and it's just everywhere. And these are like leaf springs, these ones, and there's a pile of stuff there. There's something there with a handle on it. I don't know what that thing is. And these things always pop up, and I'm thinking maybe there's some part that the leaf spring connects to. See that part there? And it's got like that little area there. Maybe, I don't know. It's obviously something that they use a lot, because I've found heaps of these bloody things now. There's another one in here. And if you go through my previous videos, you'll see I've got like a shopping cart trolley basically full of just those things. So anyway, I'll go from this little spot and I'll move up again. Well, here's a little toad, and he's swimming along having a peck at that little piece of jellyfish there. He doesn't even care about me. Look at him. Hello, little toad. He just wants to go around, find something to eat. He spotted something now. What's he going to do? Okay, there's the size of that cliff where all these metal's getting thrown off. So you can imagine it being right out from the shoreline for magnet fishing. Here's some shags. Hello, shags. I hope I don't ruin your day. They're sitting there drying off, so hopefully they know I'm not going to come in and they won't fly away and I won't ruin their afternoon. Okay, here's another little spot. It's down further than where I was before. You can see that big lump of steel there. Look at that. And there's a pipe there, and there's pieces here. There's just steel everywhere. You can see all those tiny little pieces there. Like I said, a magnet fisherman would just be pulling in bits after bits. Look at the size of this thing. It's got two big cogs here. There's one cog there, as you can see, one cog here, and some sort of shaft running through the middle of it. That's solid steel. Ain't no way in the world I am picking that up. I wouldn't even be able to pick that up with half a dozen blokes. That's not moving, but it looks really cool. So I came in here, just a little bit further up again, and there's a bit of steel laying around here like that. Thing ain't going nowhere either. Look at the size of that bloody thing. Everything is just so huge, but there are little things lying around that I can pick up. So it's like, you know, like these pieces of metal here, well, that ain't moving either, but there are still the usual bolts. There's a leaf spring there, all these bits, link of a chain. Right, that's pretty heavy stuff, so I'll pick it up and get back. Well, there we go, 5 minutes. That would have been it, 5 minutes, and I've got this stuff on the front of the boat here. And load that up, and that's probably 30 or 40 kilo minimum there. Okay, well that's it for me for today. I've pretty much filled these little boxes here with steel. There's probably 200 kilo there. The boat's still planing, so there must be under 300. It's such a beautiful day, look at that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and there's plenty more of these in the future. People, we're finally home, and boat's in the driveway. I'm happy, boat's happy, everything's happy, and this is what we've picked up today. It's pretty much the same as usual. It's probably 200 kilo stuff there. These pins, magnet fishing, kids would love this. They would be picking up 5 or 6 of these every single throw. How great would that be, having a family down there, the kids down there with a magnet? Just before I go, I want to show everybody what we actually do. It's not just picking up steel. It's also picking up other things from the river as well. This is pretty much a weekly basis. These are shopping trolleys, obviously, and they're just consistently in the river. I don't know what it is with shopping trolleys and the river. People just love to throw these in the river. And I'm just forever pulling them out. Then you got this stuff. There's part of a side of a boat there. There's a kayak there. There's another one there. Those boxes are mine. But everything else is out of the river. These tubs, the garbage bins, all these floats. Hundreds of floats. People just go around cutting people's floats off. I don't know why they do it, but they just do it. And they're foam, and they have to come out. Like, the place looks like an absolute mess, and that's because it is. But all this stuff here will be gone this week, and then the week after it'll all be back again. Won't it, Angel? So, I mean, not only are we picking up solid steel, but there's other things. There's just plastics, there's glass bottles, there's the shopping trolleys, there's just so much. This is this week. Plastic bottles. Hundreds and hundreds of plastic bottles. And they just keep coming and coming. So this is why I hope that we can get some support and grow. So can you please subscribe and show your support to the Burnout River Clean, and help us, and we will help you by promoting more videos like this, and giving you 5 or 10 minutes of video watching time. How's that sound? Thank you.